Hello there everyone, guys, my name is Paul and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm bringing you emergency Bitcoin news. And look where I'm coming from. Look how beautiful this is. And the news, actually, I don't know if you can see it, but our profits on our long trade are actually increasing, but it's a bit too loud here with this view. Anyway, let's go to the room. I don't know, I'm always excited about this stuff, you know? I'm always super mega pumped when we see what all the naysayers have been saying, that it's gonna be not possible, that this is gonna be a huge dump, we're going to $10,000 per Bitcoin. Well, let's see what these people say when I show you what is happening right now. And without any further ado, well, for one, you see where I'm trading it right now. We're actually pumping a bit on this news, a little bit of volume. If you want to be trading on Bybit, use my exclusive link down in the description of this video. Claim up to $30,000 in initial deposit bonuses, and those you can claim after use my link in the reward center. So, no shilling today, no more. Let's just get into this. And the first huge news before I get to the main huge news is this right here. Vanguard's investment in Bitcoin mining firms Marathon and Riot approach $620 million. So, for all of you naysayers who are saying, oh, Bitcoin's got no value, it means nothing, it's magic internet money. So why? The second, I think Vanguard, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I think Vanguard is second largest asset manager with like $7 trillion under management. So it's right below BlackRock. Why these people are going into Bitcoin, and they've invested $500 million into Bitcoin mining. Okay, so isn't this interesting as to what is happening? So, and this is like on top of the spot Bitcoin ETF and China reopening to crypto, and potentially the biggest thing, which I'm going to mention in just a second, and all of this at once. Is this a coincidence? Or do they know something we don't know? Well, to tell you the truth, they just control everything, and all we gotta do as plebs, just follow. But we still can make a lot of money while doing so. So I hope you appreciate these daily updates. So before I tell you the biggest news, guys, this is the moment. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and thanks to you, we're one of the fastest growing crypto YouTube channels in the whole wide world. So thank you for that, and also comment down below, call me Mr. Spot On, because trade after trade, we're making good money. And if you want to see my personal trades and the trades of my team, link down in the description of this video to my free Telegram channel. Also Telegram channel, also the Discord channel. Link down in the description. Okay, so now, are you ready to see the really good news? Let's do it. And no, I'm not actually. Somebody told in the comments previously that Thomas should stop drinking. I haven't had a single drop of alcohol in more than 6 years. So, and I've never tried any drugs except for some 420 when I was back in college in New York. That's about it. So anyway, I'm just super hyped about this because I hold a lot of Bitcoin. That's why I'm so happy about it. Biggest news, okay, without any further ado, is this right here, which is our CPI, Consumer Price Index. So, and what this is right now, actually July 12th, as I told you yesterday that you have to be watching this. Forecast, previous was 4.0. Forecast, 3.1. Actual, 3.0. Look at which rate the inflation is currently dropping. 5%, 4%, 3%. So almost like every month we are dropping 1 full percentage in inflation. This is monumental. This is absolutely huge. Why? Because we're just 1%, at least in the main CPI, we're just 1% away. I am even getting hot. We're 1% away from the target rate of Fed. So the target rate is 2%, the target of inflation that Fed wants to see. We're just 1% away. So potentially in August, we will see this target being met. So this means that the potential for us seeing crazy more cycles and more tightening is just unreasonable. I think that we're at the last leg of the tightening. So this means that the money printer will come on very soon. Of course, before you scream at me in the comments, we have to look at the core. Core is always a bit more important. So the core CPI actually is currently saying the forecast was 5.0, it's 4.8. So certainly 4.8 is a bit further away from 2% target than the main CPI, but nonetheless, it's still lower than the forecast. So inflation is finally dropping down. And also, what I want you guys to pay attention to tomorrow is going to be PPI, Producer Price Index, also very important. But actually, I mean, It's been at 1.1 now. The forecast is 0.4. So it is already quite low. So all we want to see is PCE and CPI to come down to 2%. And at this rate, we're going to be there very soon. And ETF coming latestly in the February of next year, probably even sooner because it's BlackRock. And right now it's pretty obvious as to what is about to happen. And that's why, like, look, we're actually, because of this CPI, we actually are seeing quite a bit of volume to the upside. So there is a big fight happening right now. And just technically, just quickly, I mean, it's obvious. But as I spoke about this before, we had this explosion, consolidation, and potential continuation to the upside. Certainly. Let me just be abundantly clear once again. I'm holding my long trade over on Bybit. Links to bonuses in the description of this video. But when something is mega obvious that it could be just going parabolic to the upside, which it should be, to be honest, there's always going to be market makers, manipulators who will try to, and brokers who's going to try to kick people out just to make money on it. So this is just the nature of the market. And crypto being still a very small market, it's very easy to manipulate it, which means that you have to use very proper risk and money management in this instance, because we have right now this in a super short-term perspective. We have this support that has been building for quite some time, and we might as well wick lower in a short-term perspective just to kick people out, just liquidate people and make money. And then we move off. It like a wick-off pattern concept is very similar. So what I'm trying to say is that I'm bullish, honestly. With this CPI, with everything we're seeing, that's my opinion. In a short-term perspective, we can see some manipulation just to see losers being kicked out one last time. So that's why if we're gonna go lower just on a manipulation, that's why I have my current orders right here. So I have more orders sitting that if actually are gonna dip, so this is gonna just fill and make my trade even bigger. Just a quick maybe retest of 28 something and then move to the upside. But this is not a guarantee. I'm just showing you what could happen and what I would do if this would happen. So unless we're going to see some black swan terrible event, then this is it. In my opinion, this is breaking news, in my opinion, when it comes to inflation, which is huge. So we'll see what's going to be the next movement from the Fed and other governments as well. And of course, we're going to be waiting for that Bitcoin halving, which is coming up next year. So all coming together at once. And those who are still waiting for Bitcoin for $10,000 each, keep waiting. All right, peace and love. Thanks for all. Check out this quick tutorial as to how to trade Bitcoin with proper risk and money management. And even if you think you know how to trade, you will still learn quite a bit. And as for myself, I think I need to go and do some shopping, or at least make some pictures. Anyway, peace and love. Thanks for all. Stay smart, stay rich, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.